Whilst I'm currently waiting to see if my entire media library can be salvaged, I thought I'd make a video about some more brilliant animations involving Big Papa Thumbelina. Now, because I don't have my Seagal presidential media database on hand, there'll be a little less B-roll and clips spliced in. Some of you may prefer that, and some of you may miss the recurring classics. Now, I already did a video on the Steven Seagal show, which is arguably the greatest Sensei animation ever created. But there's a few other contenders who have accurately portrayed our favourite buffet barbarian, Big Daddy Bacon Fat. I also managed to find the elusive conclusion to the Steven Seagal show, back in its original form and animation. It may look dated, but I can assure you it still perfectly captures the essence of our hero.
Aye.
For some reason, Christopher Walken is sitting with the creators of the animation, the Toilet Boys, before Sensei lobs up to confront them on their severe disrespect.
Alright, that'd be $11.13. Keep the change.
Waddling in and making a grand entrance as you'd expect.
You know, I just need something to crash through that damn window and smack me in the face. Well, this should be interesting.
The animation is on point, but as always, the voice work is impeccable.
You're the ones who did those cartoons about me. I didn't find those. Could you speak up a little bit? I can't hear a goddamn word you're saying. I said, you're the ones who did those cartoons about me. I didn't find those very funny. You made a total fool out of me.
I don't know who this guy is supposed to be, but he makes the mistake of insulting Big Daddy's passion project, where he's an environmental pioneer. That's right, he was harping on about climate change before it was cool.
How dare you!
You made a total fool out of me. Didn't you kind of do that yourself? I mean, come on. Did you even see fire down below?
Master Moo Moo awesomely destroys everyone with his swift moves before confirming a suspicion I've always had. Our expert Gravy Seal can catch a bullet with his mouth.
Yo, die, motherfucker!
A lot like our old ninja mate, Ashita Kim. This guy fruitlessly tries to take down the big man, before realising that Seagal's girthy six-pack is totally impenetrable. Now this is where the cartoon dispatches with reality because, other than it being a physical impossibility, the animators will have us believe that Seagal can actually get hit by an opponent.
Bullshit, motherfucker!
This I can believe. More realistic and believable. Sending back a Hadouken with just a flick of her finger.
What the fuck?
Shit!
Alright, let's play a fun little game here. How often has Sensei Seagal actually kicked higher than 90 degrees above the ground? In a movie or real life? A. He does that shit in every movie. B. Never seen him throw a kick. C. Never seen him lift his leg at all. D. I've never seen him stand. And E. I assume it's stunt doubles doing all the actual body scenes, such as walking. Feel free to pause right now and leave your answer in the comments. But don't forget to come back and press play.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
A little lightsaber battle ensues before, for some strange reason, Steve Buscemi turns up to shoot Seagal before dropping the most poignant line ever spoken.
Take that, you fat fuck.
As humorous as this was, it's total dog shit. Nobody can kill Sensei Rumpelstiltskin other than himself. And even that has some terms and conditions.
Avenge me, brother.
Next up is a short little animation of our hero settling into the role of Sensei's Special Forces Safety Inspector. I mean, the animation's brilliant and captures the likeness, but the active fighting stance Seagal maintains every second of his waking life, totally on point. Hands-on belly technique. And of course they take the opportunity to take a stab at Sensei's expanding bubble gut.
Is that Rocky? God damn, he's old. And fat.
I'm sure that underneath that clothing he looks just like this bloke. And how can he not love that in every single cartoon he's in, he violently and brutally dispatches of everyone. Gold marks for accuracy, lads.
Come over here, Jughead. Where's your harness? You could fall, break your back.
Seagal spends the next minute waddling around, snapping people's arms.
That's how someone could slip and fall and break their arm. Mommy!
Plus,
Breaking their legs.
I see your boots are untied. That's how you break a leg.
Before somehow stumbling across a talking squirrel that hits Seagal with some truth that he just cannot handle.
Wait, first tell me what I did wrong.
You're not wearing a high-vis vest, and you're drinking on the job.
You're not wearing high vis, you fake son of a...
I salute you, drunken squirrel, who I will now call Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Out of that circle!
Sensei Soul Train gets along with his fellow African-American brother before realizing that safety comes before loyalty.
Oh, yo, I liked it, that Half Past Dead movie. That was the shit.
Damn right, homie. Ja Rule's my boy.
I want to spend the next 5 years in here, you know, wondering if my nigga want to slip me from ear to ear. Hey, my man, when you get inside your have issues, let me tell you something, they won't be with me. You all right?
Man, we all know that movie's garbage.
Excuse me for a second. Where were we?
That Half Past Dead movie.
Oh, yeah. If you don't tuck in that hoodie, you're going to be half past dead.
A short but sweet video. And last but not least, we're going to take a look at Mixed Martial Animation's epic depiction of Sensei Shihan Sifu MMA Master.
Do the kick. Do the kick.
I was screaming him. I said, do the kick, do the kick.
This cartoon was from roughly a decade ago when Seagal was sniffing around the MMA world like that creepy uncle who sniffs people's panties.
Oh, well, okay.
And as many of you know, he developed and mastered the front kick that won fights and championships for many UFC legends. This is actually one of my favorites, as there are little details that only someone like myself and fellow Seagalians would really appreciate.
Why did you stop inviting me for interviews? Aren't you interested to hear about my trip to Chechnya to train with Khabib Nurmagomedov and about my horseback riding with Putin?
Vladimir Putin.
It's the little things in life that make things special.
quickly!
Now for some reason, Nick Diaz and Anderson Silva, both ex-UFC fighters, arrive on the scene as policemen to break up a dispute.
If I invented MMA, how could I not be part of it?
Am I the inventor of kicks and punches? Of course.
I can't help but admire the fancy handwork and technique that is exclusive to our hero, as well as the sunglasses and patented goatee.
Look, I'm just a simple country boy. I'm simply filming some of my signature moves and hoping it'll be put on UFC Tonight or that Fight Pass thingy.
For the record, part of me wants to scream in pain, but the other part is admiring Sensei's beard. Only a true MMA pioneer can grow a beard like that.
Now when I mention the little details true Seagalians would appreciate, I'm talking about things like the brilliant dance moves that he's captured so perfectly. I mean, it's literally a spot-on recreation.
You can't possibly arrest me. Just look at these dance moves I learned in Russia. Cue the music, boys.
Dude, should we call for backup?
No backup. I got this, bro.
To the average person, this all might seem amusing, but when you realise that these are literally Seagal's actual words, it makes it even more hilarious.
You know, many people consider me one of the great masters in my own field.
Many people consider me, one of the great masters in my own field.
And I love that when Nick Diaz clocks him to the face, he gives a patented Seagal death stare. I gotta say, these guys are fucking brilliant. I'll leave a link to the channel in the description if you want to go and check out some of their videos, especially if you're an MMA fan.
That's the first time a man has dared punch me in my life. That's the second time a man has dared punch me in my life. That's the third time. Okay. No use taking unnecessary damage.
The direction of highlighting Seagal's mystical aura of being a martial arts master is hilarious, while at the same time taking a shit on his reputation.
Sensei, does it almost feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, taking damage for the first time? Is it safe to say that you're almost relieved, that you can let go of that aura of invincibility, so to speak?
No, screw you.
In that case, I've always secretly wanted to... I'm sorry, Sensei. I love you.
Even after they lock up Seagal in the back of the police car, with the hilarious number plate poking fun at Silver saying respect, they take time to appreciate and respect Seagal's Native American heritage.
Hello, hey, yo.
Can you stop? What the hell are you singing?
Ancient Native American chant passed down from my ancestors. I'm using it to curse you with irritable bowel syndrome. Hello, hey.
Well, my grandmother, who surely looks pure Mohawk.
3 days later.
I was the first semi-white boy to open his own dojo in Japan.
Yeah, well, this is what I think of you and your dojo in Japan. How about that? Yeah, what's the matter? You were too fat to be in Expendables 3?
That's right, Nick Diaz. The answer's yes. He was. Just ask Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I think Steven Seagal has such a good presence, and he should lose some weight, which is not that difficult.
I would love to see a Steven Seagal in part 3. He should lose some weight. He can be a little more fast.
What did you think, legends? Which one was your favorite Seagal animated clip? There will be a link to all the videos in the description. Personally, I like the MMA videos myself. I don't know why, but that era Sensei was the best in my mind. That was when his ego had reached a mountain's peak.
Can I laugh in your face?
Alright my friends, until the next video, always strive to be a master in your own field, strive to invent kicks and punches, but above all, stay awesome. Peace, legends.
When I'm sailing away, sun shining bright in the sky, and I'm free when I close my eyes. I'm my sorrow.